Somewhere, just a few miles in from the central coast of California, nestled on a hill among several different species of majestic oak trees is a house. In that house is a room full of snakes. In that room full of snakes sits a man. A man so big in his own mind that he had to narrate his own introduction.
With a big old knife!
The moon is in the 7th house. The earth has aligned with the sun. It's time for the Brian Cusco live stream.
Top of the morning, friends and family. It's not even the morning. I'm blowing the microphone out. Turn it down, Cusco. Woo! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the live stream. Been a hot minute since we did a live stream, feels like, because it's been at least a couple weeks. I got a hair hanging from my head. It's been at least a couple weeks. Welcome back to the channel, and we're doing live streams again because I'm back from Hawaii. Didn't do any live streams while I was in Hawaii, and we're going to talk about why I didn't do that in the Patreon Zoom call party that's happening right after this live stream is over. But for this live stream, we are going to be doing giveaways. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Clister Robinson, always first. Lance Kirkman, Next Level Morphs. Donnie, Will's Hella Heat. What's up, Donnie? Lee Kestner. What's up? He's going to go water his chickens. He'll be back with us in just a moment. Got Mr. Jordan at Heartland Reptiles. Having a good day. Thank you. It's a lot better now, honestly. Brianna B, hello. Paul Large, Morphs. Cassandra Pope. Snakes Classical World. Todd Danielson. Samira the Truth. Yeah, what's up, everybody? It's good to be back. I've actually felt like I was going to fall asleep about 10 minutes before we started this live stream, and now I feel like I'm going to be awake until tomorrow, which wouldn't necessarily be good because we got a busy day tomorrow. We had a busy day today, got a busy day tomorrow. Every day's a busy day around here. That's just kind of how it operates. I hope you guys can hear me all right. I feel like I blew out the microphone with the intro. Get my settings a little better here, see if you make sure you guys can hear me and make sure I'm not blowing out the microphone. Yeah, we didn't do Cassandra Pope, first time visitor here. Welcome. SoCal Herps, he has returned as well. Yes, Matt, we need to have a phone call. Okay, so check this out. I've got stuff we're giving away the coupon codes, or the percentages off of the Triple B TV store. We'll be doing that. Speaking of which, 666 Morphs, you were calling me out the other day about not getting. I don't think I got an email from you, man. If you guys are winners on here, it is a must. It is an absolute must that you email me at bcusco@me.com. That thing right there. You have to email me. If you don't email me, you will not get your winnings from the live stream. I promise you won't. You have to email me, even if you're my next door neighbor and you can come over and knock on my door and say every day, "Hey Brian, where's my prize?" You won't get it until you email me. You have to email me. It's my little checklist of how I know I've done it is I get your email and then I check it off here on my list like I'm doing right now, because right before we started the stream, I sent Amy Brunner her stuff because I always do it before we start the next stream. Even if it's 10 minutes before we start the next stream, I get you your prize information out before we start the next stream. Unless you don't send me an email. If you don't send me an email, you get nothing. I don't know how many times I can say that, but I can say it one more. Email or no prize. Period. Thanks. Kenny, yes, I think you emailed me, and I think that you got an email back from me. If you email me, you definitely got an email back from me before I start the next stream. It's just 100%. Definitely. Okay, we are giving away USARC membership tonight, as we do every night on the streams. For now, last week's winner was Chad Harsh, and he gracefully passed his winnings on to Dina Carter. So we got a new USARC member over there in Dina, and we'll be doing the same thing tonight. What I failed to do on the last live stream is do the drawing of all the people that enter in super chats in our live stream. For all you guys in the chat that enter in a super chat of $10 or more, we add your name to a list on here, and we randomly select from this list to find out who is going to be a guest on the stream. And usually we would start 30 minutes earlier than we did tonight so that we could give 30 minutes of the stream to our guest. Tonight we do not have a guest because I forgot to do that last time, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put my hands all over the keyboard or what? Tonight I'm going to do it right now so I make sure I don't forget, because I usually try to do it towards the end of the stream, but that's why I forget. But not tonight. I'm doing it right now. So we got numbers 1 through whatever. I got a random number picker thing here on my phone, so I'm just going to plug in all the possible numbers. And once your number gets picked, it can never be picked again. So if you got on the list at number, say, 12, like Desiree Bailey did, number 12 is now gone forever. So that means that even if we pull up 12 right now, we'll do a redrawing until we get a number that hasn't been picked yet. So it makes sense. Random number. Random number is 20. 20 is the number which has been pulled randomly from this number randomizing application. And number 20 on here is, look at that. The person already mentioned that I just sent her an email right before I started this stream. Miss Amy Bruner. Amy Bruner. I'm putting a big circle around her name. I haven't seen Amy in here yet tonight, probably because she's like, okay, Brian is not doing live streams for 2 weeks in a row. I'm never coming again. Or she's really busy. One of those two things have to be true. So, Amy, you're coming on next week if you'll be had. You did put the super chat down to get your name on the list, so, you know. The other thing that I did notice that we had next level morphs and mama level morphs in the house, and there's a comment about this thing. I had completely forgotten about the knife. All right, AJ, I'm writing that down here, right here, AJ. All right, and if you're listening to the stream, I know how to get a hold of Amy, but you just have to like turn into the next stream to find out if I'm calling you for the week after, or I can try and get a hold of you. But AJ, I don't know how to get a hold of you. So if you want to figure out how to do that, so that if your name does get pulled and I do know how to get a hold of you, well, we talked about that just a moment ago, and you can do that by doing exactly this, emailing me right here. That way we have contact with each other. Bam, figured it out. Just like that. Super smart. All right. The knife, I think that we're going to finally, this knife we've been showing off on the live streams for like a hot minute, talking about we were going to do an auction for it. And I had a mild daydream aspirations of having more items other than just this to auction off for charity, but I haven't gotten there yet. So we have just this knife, and we could start it off tonight with this. Let me know if there's at least 3 people in the chat that are willing to bid on this knife that is now shown up on many live stream with the threat of having auctioning it off for charity. So let me know if there's at least 3 people that are willing to go bidding in the chat. Then not with like super chats, but we'll just keep track of the numbers, and then you'll be, honor system that you'll be the winner and make good on your bid. If there's at least 3 people, that's not very many, but if there are at least 3 people that want to bid on this in the chat, we'll do that tonight. But before we do that, all right, we got one. We got Tony over at Next Level Morphs. I know that's why I even remembered it, because Tony commented on one of the previous videos, one of my shorts advertising the live stream, and was like, I want the knife. So I was like, oh yeah, that's right, the knife. And now Python Addiction Jack is starting off with $25, but we haven't had a third person say, if you want to bid, okay, I guess the bidding has started. We're now at 40. So we're at $40 for this knife that has been really a lot of places. This knife has actually been spent a lot of time with me, and I haven't even used it for anything. It's like one of the few things that I own that I didn't actually use. And it's here. It was awesome. It was an awesome gift given to Kenny. Is it $345? Is that a real number there, or did you hit the keys? I know you're not a troll, but you did. Kenny Ginn is in at $345, unless I'm reading the dollar sign right. Not $345. Okay, I thought that was a typo. Thank you for confirming, Kenny. I assumed it was a typo. So we've got Todd Danielson at 75. I didn't know we were going to jump right into the auction. Well, I've got plenty of questions for the trivia that we got to do still, and we do have time. We got 20 minutes here before we're going to the Patreon Zoom call after party, so we got time. Next Level Morphs in at 100. There we go. We're just going to keep it rolling until I guess we'll just keep it going until the end of the stream. I'll bust in and start doing some questions. Oh, is that asking too much of myself? We'll see how long the bidding lasts for, and then we'll jump into questions. And then we'll Kenny, don't worry. Well, luckily, if somebody jumps up and bid that high, I'm always going to question it. If it's somebody that I know, then I'll still question it and assume there's a reasonable answer, knowing that you're not a troll, because that's the thing, man. That happens. You get trolls on the streams. It's whatever. It's whatever. We got 105 from Paul Large Marge Morphs. That's cool. That's a cool name. Paul Large Marge. We got Next Level Morphs at 110, beating you out. So yeah, all right, we're just gonna keep it rolling. 120, John Feely coming in with the moves. Mr. John Feely over at Feely's Clutch. If you haven't checked out his Outside the Clutch interviews and stuff, or just Feely's Clutch channel in general, go check it out. We got 125. Shirt looks loose. Maybe it is a little bit. I've worn it quite a few times. This is one of those awesome. Jerome made it for Arlington show. Custom. No Limit Royals t-shirt. Todd Danielson coming in at 150. Next level horse to 160. All right, we're just gonna keep it moving along, and then I'll start prepping for what my first question is gonna be on the trivia, just so I'm ready. Nice job, guys. Let's get moving along. You know, this thing is sharp. The coolest thing about this really is that it was given to me a long time ago, by a wonderful friend of mine, and I think he wanted me to give them to my kids, but I was like, I don't think I'm gonna give these to my kids. They're not ready for a knife quite that big. My kids do all have their own pocket knives and they're responsible with them. This is just a little bit big for that, I think. This is it's a little outside of their size range, and they do still use the BB gun that he gave them for a long time. But this knife has just been hanging in my closet. Maybe it'll do the same thing in yours if you win it. But right now we're with a winning bid with sorry, not winning, but the highest bid at the moment, maybe winning, is 160. Tony Boucher over at Next Level Morphs, right there. And if we don't see, you want to see a close up of the knife, John? Sure. 666 Serpents. I was just talking about you at the beginning of the stream and saying that I don't seem to have an email from you, which is why you're still waiting. If you did email me, then I apologize. But I did check my spam folder as well and saw no email from 666 Serpents. I'm not going to deny that it's a possibility that maybe I accidentally deleted it. That's certainly a possibility. But my point is, I do not have an email from you. And so, if you'd like to get your stuff, even if you did email me already, I definitely promise that I forget. I apologize. I'm about to email now again. I will screenshot. Okay. Maybe you did, and maybe I accidentally deleted it, but yeah, you know what? This background blur, I have been trying for months how to figure out how to turn off this background blur. Like, it blurs out the front of my head sometimes, and it does it automatically. Like, I've gone through trying to find out if it's the software on the camera connection software that I use, if it's the OBS studio stuff that I use. I've dug into like threads of help forums trying to figure out how to turn off this stupid auto blur in the background. Unsuccessfully. I have not found it. It doesn't happen when I use the same camera and same software through Zoom. It's normal, a regular, good-looking, natural blur from a low, shallow depth of field on a DSL, on a mirrorless camera with a nice fixed lens here, or detachable lens. You know what I'm saying? And it's driving me insane because I don't want it to be automatically blurred in the background. I really don't. I really can't stand it, and I really can't figure out how to turn it off. And OBS, Mark. I've been in so many forums. Like somebody even said, "Oh, this guy's the guru. This guy's the guru of this stuff." If I sent them like all my codes, like all my backlog code of like all what my setup is, and gave all the details of my entire setup, nobody seemed to be able to figure it out. Nobody even attempted. I don't like it. I want it to go away. Maybe Python Addiction Jack can help me out. Right now we've got what is potentially going to be the winning bid for Next Level Morphs at 160. We will revisit this after we go through the trivia because we've only got so much time left. Only so much time. I'll try not to move so much so you don't get the automatic blur. But man, I just wish it would go away. I just wish it would stop. Sorry. Minor problems. Minor problems. Anyway. Yeah, let's... Oh, dang. John Feely just came in 165 to keep Tony out of trouble. I don't know that Tony needs to be kept out of trouble, per se, John. If I was going to go ahead out on a branch here and kind of teeter out towards the end of it, I would say that you might need more keeping out of trouble than Tony. That's just my perception of the two people that I know in the two of you. That's just my perception. I could be wrong. Let's go ahead and move on to question number 1. Oh, 175 with a winky wink, as in wink. You can't keep me out of any trouble that you can't get yourself out of. Yep, that was a sentence. I said it. All right, let's do our first question, and we'll keep the bids going. I think I can multitask on that. I think we can do the first question. I can keep track of the answers, and bids could keep going on the knife. So let's do that. Okay, so the first question of the night. You get this question right, you get coupon code for $5 off anything at the Triple B Gear store on triplebReptiles.com. And so, first question is, and I know that I wanted the first question to actually be question number 2, and I remember that all the way from this morning. This is question number 1, even though I'm clicking question number 2. What state? What state do I live in? So easy. That's why it's the $5 question, because it's so easy. What state do I live in? But some people get it wrong. That's what. Hey, dude. Okay. Hold on a second. See, that's why I asked, because Brotherhood Exotics Morphs Mark. There are still people out there that think that I live in Hawaii, and Kenny Ginn is also right there. My cousin did get it right, and he won. So sorry. I mean, it's just, if you watch, if you know me, that's fine. That's fine. He's only, quarter mile down the road. So yeah, I think he counts. Why doesn't John give me good? If you can give me a good reason why my cousin doesn't count, and I'm gonna watch you dig frantically about how to do that, then he won't count. But as far as I'm concerned, my cousin's just as viable or just as worthy of receiving a $5 coupon off to the Triple B Reptiles shop as anybody else is. In fact, it almost might be an insult to tell him that he only gets $5 off since he is my cousin and he helps me out with a lot of stuff. But rules are rules, and so Michael Cusco is going down. If other family members want to jump on and try to play this game, they can too. Most people, I think, live in California. I just thought about this one because I was just in Hawaii, and I often get people asking. Anyway, here's the answer officially: California. People every now and then will comment like, so how do you like ship snakes from Hawaii, or how do you do blah 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 from while being in Hawaii? Which I say aloha at the beginning of almost every video, but and I'm sure there's plenty of people that watch that have never been to Hawaii and would recognize in my background that it's definitely not Hawaii, because there are no oak trees in Hawaii, that at least not one that I've ever seen. If there is, I could be tropping lots of blind snakes shipping out of Hawaii. But yeah, nope. We're in California, not Hawaii, just for anybody who wasn't aware. Ding, 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 ding. All right, then. Let's see what's next on this list. We still... one might argue I've mentally never left Hawaii. Yeah, but it could be. I might not, I don't know. Maybe I've always existed in Hawaii mentally, even though I was born in California. It's totally possible. All right, Tony's still winning at 175. Just update on the knife thing. We got the lead winner. What's up, Mom? Silk oak. Oh, is there a silk oak in Hawaii? That's cool. I might have to look at a picture of that later. All right, let's move on to question number 2, which will be a $10 voucher for the triplebReptiles.com/triple-B-gear shop. https://www. We're playing Jeopardy, or I'm speaking technical Yoda. Let's move on to question number 2, shall we? Question number 2 is coming right up, and it is this. What creature did we find in Hawaii? And if you watch the video, then you know. And I want 3. I'm looking for a 3-word answer. It's 3 words. Just it's a. Am I doing that right? 3. A 3-word answer. I need a 3-word answer. Only answer that will be accepted on this is the 3-word answer, because it's a 3-word answer. It's 3 words. Let's see what we got so far. Star Wars, centipede, not 3 syllables, but 3 words. But centipede, Noah Sage, that's 2 words. Centipede, blind snake, that's 2 words. Didn't find a blind snake this time, unfortunately. Millipede, centipede, giant centipede. Ooh, we're getting somewhere. We're getting closer. Centipede. Female giant centipede. That's 6 in sign language. Eli Scrim Cusco, Missy Moon Cusco, green sea turtle. Giant Hawaii centipede. A lot of legs. We are giant Philippine centipede. We're getting very, very close. I did say in the video exactly what it was, so there's that. Giant red centipede, A lot of legs. I like that answer. I really do. We did find a sea turtle as well, but we that wasn't the one I was looking for. I was looking for specifically the longer uncut video that we did, which we've gotten very close. We've got giant Hawaiian centipede. We've got Amazon giant centipede, Scolopendra. It was the Scolopendra. Ah, there we are right there with the winning. Ooh, she's actually getting a snake from us tomorrow. That's exciting. Your snake should be arriving very shortly. Oh, we got John coming in with a close swooping second. But yes, it was indeed Jillian Long, a giant Vietnamese centipede. Wider than Hawaii. Potted plants would be my guess. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Giant Vietnamese centipede. Good job, John, coming in real close there. Okay, so. What this means is, there's the answer just on the screen for those of you that really wanted the answer to be on the screen. There it is. Questions. No, I'm supposed to be having answers now. We're going on to question number 3. Just remember, winners, Cuzzo, you're not excluded. This is just to show how serious I am about this. If you want to receive your winnings from answering questions correctly tonight, you need to email me. And if it doesn't go through for the first reason or goes to spam or I accidentally delete it or something stupid like that, I do keep double track here on my list that I have taken care of you. So if like something weird like that does happen where your email gets deleted or something dumb like that, I won't be like, well, you never emailed me, so you don't get it. I have a thing here. Everybody gets their stuff eventually, even if the email fails to work for a little while. And I don't cross your name off the list until you have gotten it. So fear not, but do email. All right. You can't exclude yourself after the fact. We already had this big discussion about how you're still valid even though you're my cousin. Oh, coupon goes to Kilburn. Okay. All right. Fine. He doesn't want to count. Cuzzo doesn't want to. I don't want to count cuz I don't want to. Okay. Fine. If he's that adamant about not counting and the coupon goes to Kilburn Reptiles, then there it is. Kilburn Reptiles. That's what he has the authority to pass it off to anybody he wanted to in the chat. So Kilburn Reptiles, go ahead and make sure you email me there and we'll get you taken care of. All right. Got your name written down here. Crossed out my cousin. Got you written instead. All right. Let's move along to question number 3. Yeah. When I flipped up that rock, I was like, ooh, that's very interesting. So I'm going to tell you guys a quick story before we do the last question. Oh, no, we still have to do 20 questions, and we've only got like 7 minutes left. All right, I'm going to save this story for another time. We're moving on to question number 3. And question number 3 is for a $25 voucher at the triplebReptiles.com/triple-b-gear shop. That's not what it's called, but that's the address that you plug in to find it. All right, here we go. Question number 3. A fishy plumber. Is this fishy plumber related to my cousin or a second name? I wonder. All right, let's move on. Question number 3. It is, which of my kids who was born in Hawaii? We're doing Hawaii stuff because we were just there and I'm reminiscing in my brain. All right, Cuzzo, if you're not gonna participate, then you shouldn't be throwing out answers because you're first. You got it right first, and now I have to, by the rules of this thing, I have to give it to you, and then that's fine. But you have to. Yes, it was indeed. The correct answer was thrown out right away by my. Oh my gosh! Looks like we're not doing 20 questions because you guys. Dang it! Why is it on answer number 3? That should be on 20 questions, not answer number 3. 20 questions is also pineapple. Answer number 3 and 20 questions both pull up pineapple. That's not what's supposed to happen. Anyway, that's fine. We're not doing 20 questions tonight, and that's A-okay. And I'll tell you why. I guess the coupon's going to the fishy plumber, which is... Okay. All right, fishy plumber. Sounds like you got... I think he likes you because your name is Plumber. But fishy plumber, go ahead and email me at hwp//99 Alex Stein, and you could do that. And sorry about the revealing the 20 questions. Again, it's not the first time I've done that. And I'm not going to do another one because I had nice pictures of it. I don't have time to go in there. And I'll show you the story about the centipede in Hawaii. Okay, so I'm in the bathroom one morning in Hawaii, like in the park. I used to sleep in a park in Hawaii, and there's a nice bathroom there too. Well, it was nice, but it had open air seating, and so things could come in and out freely. I was one of those things, came in and out freely. And then there was another guy that came in freely while I was using the urinal, and there's one of those giant Vietnamese centipedes crawling on the bathroom floor, doot, 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 doot. And I'm just like, oh, wow, that's pretty gnarly looking. And I just, do my usual thing that I do when I see things like that in the wild or anywhere, is just respect that it's alive and just kind of observe it. Not this guy. This guy must have been bad run-ins. He was definitely local, and he definitely grew up there. I say definitely, but pretty 99% certain. He must have been wronged by centipedes before in life, or had a family member wronged by centipedes in life, because he proceeded to stomp that centipede out like it A, owed him money, B, did actually harm one of his family members, and C, I don't know what C is, but whatever C is whatever causes you to stomp as hard as you possibly can on the ground with his slipper. Like, and he just kept stomping and stomping and stomping on this centipede relentlessly. And the centipede was like, I'm getting stomped out. But which is surprised. I mean, this is the crazy thing too. Is like he was continuously stomping. The centipede was still trying to go forward as this guy was putting his entire weight into one foot over and over onto the cement. Just bam, bam. And this centipede's just like, please, I'm trying to get away. And he's like, no, you're going to die. You're going to die. You're going to die. And this happens for a while. And I was like, oh my God. Like, A, this guy's little nuts. B, the centipede's still alive. Finally, after like 20 stomps or something, I'm talking like this guy was putting his body into it. Like he was stomping out, again, a mortal enemy. And this centipede finally succumbed to the stomping and flipped over on his back and was like, duh, I'm dead. And the guy was like, yeah, that's right, you bugger. And walks out. And I was like, dude, that was gnarly. And then the centipede, after the guy walks out, goes, bloop, flips back over and crawls off. I was like, oh, wow. Yeah, giant Vietnamese centipedes in Hawaii. I don't know if they're like that in Vietnam, but in Hawaii, they're unstoppable. Gnarly. Anyway, I think that's the end of our story and the end of our stream. I apologize that we didn't get to the 20 questions. We'll have to do double 20 questions next time, or I'll just completely forget that we didn't, and we'll just do it like normal, and whatever will happen on a live stream will happen on a live stream, because it's live and it's not recorded, and whatever happens every single time. But thank you guys for being here with us tonight for the stream. I mean, I really appreciate you guys coming in and tuning in. Looked like our winning bid was 175. Nobody topped 175 against Tony for the charity knife here, so it looks like it's going to go to him. You've got 30 seconds to do that away. Yeah, that's why he stomped 20 times. He should have stomped more, apparently. Once it flipped over, he should have kept stomping. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Well, hold on, everybody. John Feely just came in at 180. All right, bids officially now have to be at least by $20, because we're not going to keep going up $5 at a time, because we need to go into the Patreon live stream Zoom call after party in 1 minute. So, I mean, if you we'll take care of whatever the winning bid is afterwards. We'll take care of after. You don't need to send a super chat. So we got 200. We got 200. I'll give a 30-second countdown for anybody to beat the 200 mark on there. 30, 20. Wait. let me just double check on here. Where the thingy is. 30, 20. I think I'm counting on 30. I'm doing other stuff in my brain other than counting down 30 seconds. I'm assuming nobody's going to beat Tony out for the 200. Going once. John bows out to Tony. And I'm assuming John was the only one that was ever going to bow in. So we'll just say that it's a good night. And thank you guys for being here. And yeah, wonderful times. We've had great times here. We'll continue to have more great times here until the times are no longer timely, in which case we will stop immediately. Thank you for watching the live stream. I hope you had a lot of fun. if you want some real cool stuff. I'd love to do more live stream, but I think you had enough.